This video will show you some of the most basic and advanced features of your phone system. We'll talk about how to make and take phone calls, as well as some in-call handling such as conference and transfer. We'll then move on to some other features included in the system, such as voicemail, do not disturb, directories, and more. One of the first things you're going to notice about your phone set is that the display itself is dynamic. Its color screen display is going to change based on what's going on at the time, whether you're on a phone call, not doing anything at all, or whether you're using some of the advanced features. Now, the view that you're seeing right now is called the lines view. And a few things are happening right now I want to point out. First of all, the status bar on the top of the phone set is showing me a little bit about the time and the date and whether or not I've missed a few calls or not. So you see on the top right how it's saying I have one missed call. Now beneath the status bar, this area is saved for any lines or custom keys that have been configured for you. So on the top left, you're going to see two keys that are known as line keys. They're marked with your extension or anyone else's, so no matter where you are, you can look down at the phone and notice that its extension is displayed there. You have two line keys instead of one because this is going to make it much easier to handle multiple calls. Now on the bottom of the display, there are four keys. Those four keys that line the bottom are called soft keys. They change quite a bit as well, whether you're on a call or not. The second of the three available views is called Home. Now you can go to this or any of the available views by pressing the Home button. Even while on an active call, pressing this button simply toggles between any of the available views. The home screen gives quick access icons to a lot of features you use on a daily basis. You can make your way around these features by using the up, down, left, right keys, and then simply pressing the middle select button. The third view available is called Active Call. This view only is available while you're on at least one or more phone calls. While on an active call, you'll notice who you're talking to and how long you've been talking to them. In addition, the soft keys that line the bottom of an active call display will change to show you features like hold, transfer, and more. While you're on a phone call, you can engage the mute feature by pressing the button on the bottom right of the phone set. While engaged, this button will turn red. This means that you can hear your caller, but they can't hear you. Press it again to turn it off. Additionally, you can switch to speakerphone mode by pressing the speaker button or headset mode by pressing the headset button. You can adjust the audio mode of your ringer, handset, speakerphone, or headset by pressing the plus or minus keys below the keypad. To make a phone call, simply press speaker, headset, or lift the handset, then dial the extension or phone number of your choice. While dialing a phone number, you do not have to enter a 1 or a 9 to make an outside call. When you receive a phone call, the phone will ring and show you the caller ID information on its dynamic display. To answer, pick up the phone or press speaker or headset. If you're on a phone call and a second comes in, you'll hear a call waiting beep over the handset, speaker, or headset and see the incoming caller ID displayed on your screen. To answer the second incoming call, either press the answer soft key or press the second blinking line key. This places your first call on hold automatically, as shown by the blinking red light on the first line key. You can then go back and forth between those two calls simply by pressing the line key buttons. The phone assumes that the alternative call will be placed on hold. While on an active call, you can place the call on hold by either pressing the hold soft key or the button labeled with the hold icon on the bottom right. This will place the call on hold. To resume the held call, either press the icon button, the resume soft key, or the blinking red line key. Remember, while placing a call on hold, they are only on hold on your phones, as these lines are not shared. To send your live call to another extension or phone number, you'll transfer it. The first method of transferring a call is called an announced or consultive transfer, which allows you to talk to the third party privately before you give them the call. To perform an announced transfer, press the transfer button, then input the phone number or extension of the person you'd like to reach. The first call will remain on hold while the third party rings. If they can take the call, press transfer. If they cannot, press cancel, and you will be taken back to your initial caller automatically. Another method of transferring the call is called a blind transfer. This allows you to send your call directly to the third party without announcing them first. For example, if you'd like to send it directly to a service department to be handled. To perform a blind transfer, press the transfer soft key, then press the blind soft key. Input the phone number or extension you wish to transfer the call to, and the system will transfer it for you. You may then hang up. Another method of transferring the call allows you to send the call directly into an extension's voicemail. This is useful, for example, if you have a colleague that's in a meeting or doesn't want to be disturbed. Sending the call directly into voicemail will not ring their phone first. To do this, press the transfer key, press the blind button, then dial the number 7 followed by their extension. For example, to send the call to 4121's voicemail, type in 74121. This transfers the call directly into that voicemail box without ringing the phone. While on an active call, you may find it necessary to bridge in a third party. This is called a conference call. To bridge in a third party, whether it's an extension or a whole phone number, you must start by pressing the conference button. The conference button will be found by pressing the More button, then pressing the conference key. Pressing the More button does not interrupt that active call. So press Conference, input the phone number or extension of the person you want to bridge into the call. While keeping the first caller on hold, that leg of the call will go out. When that party answers, if they can join the call, you'll simply press Conference again. Remember, press More, then press Conference. While on an active conference call, your phone screen will say Active Conference to let you know that everybody is engaged. If you choose to hang up your conference call, the other two parties will remain intact. To access your voicemail, press the Messages button on the bottom left of the phone. This will access the voicemail system, allowing you to manage any greetings and listen to any voicemails you have. Simply listen to the prompts and press the associated keys. If you have a new message waiting for you, the message waiting indicator light will illuminate on the top right of your phone set. The Do Not Disturb feature sends all direct calls directly to voicemail. To enable this, press the D&D button that lines the bottom of your lines view. This will change the line icon on the top left, letting you know it's engaged. Press the button again to turn this off. While the D&D feature is enabled, you can still make outbound calls normally. If your site has paging configured, the paging button will show up on the bottom of your phone set. To use it, simply press Paging, then choose the appropriate page group and press Page. Your voice will be broadcast to all of the members of your page group. Be sure to press End Page or hang up when you're finished talking. There are two different ways to call extension to extension. You can either send a normal phone call, which rings the phone first, or you can intercom. Intercom will make that receiving extension automatically answer the call. To intercom an extension, press the intercom soft key and then dial the extension. This will send an intercom call that will be answered automatically as long as that person is not already on a phone call. To view a list of your company's extensions or your most recent calls, use the directory feature. Both of these directories can be found by going to the Home view, then using the navigational buttons to select directories. The contact directory will house all of your business group extensions, and recent calls will house the most recent 100 missed, dialed, and received calls. Either of these directories can be used to dial people from them.